For those that don't know, the Lakers were sold.
Hey, Gigi. Hey, Gigi.
The Lakers were sold a few days ago. The Buss family, after having the Lakers for 4.5 since 1980, 81, whatever, sold it for $10 billion. It's the largest sale in the history of sports anywhere in the world. $10 billion. Wow. That's a crazy number considering that Jerry Buss bought this franchise for $67 million. You know, it's a great come up. Obviously, the Lakers have a storied legacy. My question is, I think I know what y'all gonna say. You're gonna say, fuck that. But Jerry Buss probably would not have sold the Lakers had he been alive.
Probably not. In the great words of my man Ian Dunlap, sell grandma's house.
And that's the question I was gonna ask y'all. Would y'all feel
That ain't grandma's house.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
Well, let me ask the question for the audience, just to be clear.
No, it ain't.
No, it's not.
Do you sell the franchise, even though you know your father, who made his whole life this, would not have? And does
would be
the
turning
amount change?
over in his grave if
Yeah.
you knew. Yeah.
And to be clear, all of the Buss siblings apparently did have a meeting about this. There was not a unanimous decision to sell the team.
No.
There was a majority decision. So somebody in the room
Didn't want to do it.
Loves their father.
yeah.
This is where it gets tough. That's why I'm asking.
I think
I'm
what
not selling it.
I wouldn't sell it neither.
I'm not selling it
either.
They would have to buy me out. But I think what happens is, and we saw, I don't know how accurate it is because we've heard, yes, it's super accurate. Then we've heard it's not so accurate. But in the shit that we loved on HBO.
Yeah, winning time.
Showtime,
Yeah,
winning time.
Excuse me.
Jerry Buss was a passionate guy. This was his baby. This was his passion. He staked everything in the world on this. I went to borrow money from my ex-wife and my man Rakeem and little kid. I borrowed money and this is what I loved. That don't necessarily mean that love is going to translate to your children.
Right.
Right? So you might have started this thing that has a legacy that could be 100 years down the road, but your kids might not care about it in the same manner in which you care about it, and they may not want to pay the same, because I heard running a business is some other shit, right?
Yeah.
Your kids might not want to put that much time and attention into something that they don't care about as much as you did. So I see both sides of it.
Yeah.
Like I'm always, and not for nothing, $10 billion in other businesses, your lineage ain't going to be suffering.
No.
Well,
I see both sides.
that's the thing. This is the one time in sports history where I think the conversation becomes warranted because of, listen, they say the Lakers were valued at $5 billion 5 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it doubled.
So
Damn,
to
5
double
years.
in 5 years,
Wow. Yeah, I'm selling. Fuck that.
it goes back to what I asked Wale about just rappers, or should we be allowed to participate in IPOs? If you're the Buss family, you have arguably the greatest player to ever exist, if not one then two, in his down. You're never going to see that. You're not catching that lightning in the bottle again.
Yeah.
We also just got Luka.
I don't know if you can get much higher than that.
There's
higher
not a
than Luka?
world. There's not a
Than their
world.
current situation.
Yeah, there's not a world where you say to yourself, "Hey, if we wait a little bit, we can get more."
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a better
There
time
is
to
a
say
world that happens.
Just describe it for me.
Because what happens in sports, especially in major team sports, certain markets drive the entire sport. So people be saying it's some bullshit, but the Knicks got Patrick Ewing. You feel me? He was the number one pick. They want certain teams to be good because it drives the sport collectively. We starting to see the shit with the two small market teams in the finals. They get reports on that. So now it would behoove the league to have the Knicks be in the finals next year, to have a Chicago or LA. I just think that even the Luka trade in itself, if you could surround Luka with certain pieces, y'all still back in the hunt. I don't necessarily think that the team.
What I'm saying to you, in this Laker case, I don't think the hunt matters. You have the second most championships ever. You have the greatest player ever about to do his retirement, so long, goodbye run. You have one of the greatest players ever, guaranteed Hall of Famer, that just got put in your lap. Like,
It's like the perfect storm.
they
right
could
now.
win they could win the next 2 championships. It's not going to matter to their value. The Knicks are the third or fourth with Golden State now. The fourth most valuable franchise.
Basketball team.
We haven't won since 73.
But a lot of that comes from Madison Square Garden and the real estate that the New York City commands. It leads into that value in New York. I'm just giving you an example.
Well, Brian Windhurst, to what you're saying, said that teams' financials leaked one year. And because of the TV rights, it's the TV rights. The Knicks have TV rights. The Yankees have TV rights. The Lakers have TV rights. He was saying that because of those TV rights, local, and the Lakers made in 1 week roughly what the Grizzlies made in the year. Just so you have a good understanding of the disparity between a small market and not only a major market, but a major market with a TV, a local TV deal. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it.
You also got to think from the buyer's perspective. This is when you would want to buy the Lakers. 10 might be low to your point that it might be worth more if such and such they put a couple pieces around. That's good for the buyer.
True. No, I was
Bare minimum, I got the LeBron farewell tour. And I got Luka here, so I know I'll be solid for a year or two.
I
at
got
least.
LA real estate. This is LA, fam. Like, I think that I was just talking to Joe's point that he doesn't see the team being worth much more in the near future. I'm saying that I don't think that that's a guarantee. And these people at this level of business, they do their due diligence.
I was on. I'm with you. I do think that they can become even more valuable. But if I'm the Bus family, having that conversation, like everything hit all cylinders right here. Like, so let's talk. This is the same ownership group that has the Dodgers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Magic in them.
Right.
Yes, Magic's a part of that.
And they already own part of the Lakers too. They already own 26%.
They have a certain percentage of the Lakers.
They own 26% already.
So what the sports knowledgeable people are saying is that if you watched what he did with the Dodgers, which was finding a way to outspend the Yankees, the Steinbrenner, the Red Sox. They spend like the money is coming out of a water fountain. So if you apply that to the Lakers, and they kept Jeannie on to run the day-to-day operations, and apparently she was strapped for some cash, and now she is not. They projecting the Lakers to just start bugging soon.
Yeah.
So be interesting to see how this plays out. Congratulations to the Bus family.
Indeed.
Tim Bill is Tim Bill. I don't care how you chop it up.
From a
I don't know if I would have done it, and that's one of my greatest fears. Working my entire life to give something to my kid, and my kid getting rid of it in year 1 and 2.
And the Bus family keeps just over 15% ownership still.
But that's for a period of time, and then it's going to phase out. From what I've read, it's a period of time that they'll have the minority stake. But
tough to say no to.
I'd say
tough to say no to. Just tough to say no to.
Oh, this I'm just reading this. It says they still will retain just over 15% of the team. So if I can sell whatever my stake is for $10 billion and keep 15, and Jeannie gonna keep a job.
If they made $5 billion in the last 5 years, I ain't gonna hold you. I think you can make $3 to $5 billion just off LeBron's retirement season.
They're gonna make money.
Yeah, they're gonna make money.
Money's the understatement.
They're gonna make money.
Buku money. And I think they saw a glimpse of that with Kobe.
Indeed.
I think they saw what that looked like. They were the only team that has a seat to see what that looks like.
That is true. Because nobody else's farewell tour even came close to what
niggas wasn't even getting a farewell tour.
Yeah, like D-Wade and none of them niggas didn't.
Tim Duncan and Dirk and them niggas chucked the peace sign up and went home to their wife.
I remember I was at the one when Dirk came up here to Brooklyn.
Kobe was getting gifts. And stadiums was giving this nigga cars and you know what I'm saying? Like it was a production.
And Kobe was doing that without his kids there. Without his kids on the team.
Yeah. And people ain't like him.
Right.
Like, be clear, Kobe Bryant, when he was playing basketball, wasn't the most well-loved.
He was a polarizing
Not until
figure.
the end. Not until the
When LeBron do it, it's going. She's right. It's going to be the entire NBA. It's going to be the ABA. It's going to be the college players.
The CBA,
March,
the TBA.
March Madness going to TSA. The TSA too.
Everybody.
Or when LeBron,
TSA.
everybody going to have to give it up.
Yeah.
Neutral button.